What's the deal, y'all? Happy 420. Let's just start there. And welcome to the Tatted Beauty Podcast. Now, if you already know who I am, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. Now, if you're new here, allow me to introduce myself. My birth name is Alasia, but I go by Lele, or I like to call myself Miss Tatted Beauty. I mean, nobody calls me that, but I call myself that. Now, let's just get right into it. Like I said, welcome to my new podcast entitled Tatted Beauty Podcast. Now, I'm going to get into what tatted beauty actually means, but I just want to take this time to just remember my sister, because today is a holiday, yes, but today is also the 2-year anniversary of her passing. So let's just have a moment of silence for my older sister. Can we just do that? I appreciate you guys, and let's just get right into it. So, not only is it the 2-year anniversary of my sister's passing, but I am also sharing this day with her and the podcast, because this podcast actually came about because of my sister. She was a big influence behind it, should I say. Not the radio part or the podcasting part, should I say, because I've actually done radio for 3 years, in and out of New York, New Jersey areas. Shouts out to all the radio stations that I've actually had the opportunity to experience. Love you guys. Totally love you guys. I don't want to get in trouble for shouting out names. I don't really know guidelines, stuff like that yet, so bear with me. But like I said, appreciate you guys for the experience. So radio has always been something, and podcasting, speaking, public speaking has always been something that I have wanted to do, that I have no problem with doing. And I always said on the podcast that even if I reach one person a day, if I inspire one person a day, I did my job, and I still go by that to this day. On or off social media, radio, whatever I'm doing. But I'm getting off subject here. Let's go back. Tatted beauty, okay? Tatted, let's break it down. Tatted, tattoos, of course. You can't see it right now, but I am tattooed, like tatted. That word, tatted, yeah, that's me. But I also feel like tattoos can also be reversed into trauma. Why? Because trauma is kind of like tattoos. They're permanent. They're just not on your skin. They're in you. When you go through life, sometimes people go all their life with this trauma, with these tattoos, with these tatted memories, and some people never make it out of that, and some people do. And there's beauty at the end of that. So I watched, my sister before she passed away. I watched her as a tatted woman as well. She was very, very tatted. I've watched her transform into the woman that she told me that she always wanted to be, out of everything that she went through, no matter what she went through. And I mean, we all had the same kind of mentality. We're all raised in the same household. It's 4 of us, 2-parent household. But it's just watching her go through that She changed my life and didn't even know it, but it didn't happen until July of last year is when everything started to come to a head. When I actually started to really, really see why I even started Tatted Beauty in the first place. And Tatted Beauty actually started on my dance journey. I was actually teaching dance, and I created the name because of everything that I was going through. And I just felt like, I have all of this trauma, but I'm still beautiful on the inside. I'm rough around the edges, but I still hold a piece of beauty on the inside. So that's what I went with, and that's how it came about. And I used to say in my classes, when God wants you to grow, he makes you uncomfortable. And even standing in those rooms with the students, with the people that I was staying in the rooms with, I was saying that to them, but I was still holding a lot of tatted memories, tatted trauma in the inside. And I wasn't being, my intent and my intentions weren't pure. Let's just say that. So, like I said, when my sister passed away, it really took me into a whirlwind. Yeah, it spun me out of control. I didn't really know where to go, how to start, where to start. Even though I had so many people, around to try to make the situation better, or not try to make the situation better, but just to be a support system for me. And I definitely appreciate those people that were around. It was just, I was fighting a battle with myself that I was losing dramatically. And after just ending an engagement in July, that kind of tipped the iceberg. My sister had already been gone for a year at that time, and everything just came to a head. So, no, I didn't even really know the true meaning or was living the true meaning of what tatted beauty even meant until 9 months ago, 10 months ago, when I really had to just sit with myself, sit in everything that has happened, everything that I've done, everything that has been done to me, take accountability, forgive, not necessarily forget, but just have peace, to move on with everything. And in finding the pieces to my purpose, I started to really think to myself, like, wow, my sister literally was living what I was talking about. And it made me appreciate it even more, and it made me just want to capitalize off it even more. So this show is not only for me, but this show is actually a dedication to my sister. Her favorite color was pink, hence all the pink flowers you see everywhere, and the pink sign. She was a very, very bubbly person. Shout out. Shout out. Her mouthpiece was crazy, but she still held beauty within her. She still fought to become the best version of herself, even until the very, very, very end. And that's something that I'm very proud of, that I can say, my sister fought to the very end, but also that she helped me in ways that she didn't even realize that she was doing, even after life. I feel her with me all the time, every day. And just to give you a little background of what she actually did go through, a couple of the things. She was told she was never going to be able to have children. She had a couple of miscarriages, and she wound up having my nephew in 2014, Kadir. Love his life. I call them giggles. You guys are gonna meet my niece and my nephews. They're gonna come up here. I just can't wait. We're gonna have so much fun. Like I have so much stuff lined up. But that was one. Two, she actually survived cancer. She was a cancer survivor. She actually beat it. And I was so happy for her. She lost hair and everything. My sister was a very large girl, but she was solid. You hear me? Like solid. If you know, you know. But she actually started to shave down her weight and she was looking amazing. Like she was already pretty. Don't let's not, okay? All of my sisters are beautiful. But that was for her. She always wanted that, and before she passed, I believe she shaved off about 70 pounds or maybe more, maybe 100 or something like that. But like I said, after her passing away and me going through my journeys and having fallouts and having to sit with myself and just really, really, really sitting with myself, I really had to understand that, you know, the journey was bigger than me. I always would say, I gotta, and it was just like I just stayed stagnant. But when I started to actually think about what my sister had done and what she was doing before she passed, it was like, Alasia, you got this. You can do this. You know what I mean? So, hence, we're here, baby. We are here. Now, this episode is not going to be long and drawn out, or we're not going to have topics, should I say, because I just wanted you guys to get a little familiar with who I am, with what the show is going to be about, what I'm going to bring to the table for you guys, and all that jazz. So, Tatted Beauty Podcast, basically, like I said, just piggybacking off of the dance brand, it's about growth, about change, about embracing growth, taking accountability, living in that uncomfortable feeling, sitting in it, and just genuinely being at peace and living your best life as happy as you can. That's literally what it's about. So you will hear some story times for me, because I do want to be relatable. I want to let you guys know, like, I've been through, let me tell you something. You guys are going to gag. Oh, and I'm also LGBT family, so, yeah, and all that. But, yeah, so you will get a mix of everything that comes with me. Like, you guys are going to be like, some people already know, like I said earlier, but, I just want to really be authentically me. When I was on the radio before, and this is nothing shady, okay? When I was on radio before, it was what I wanted to be doing because I was speaking to the people. I was holding interviews, getting insight, but it wasn't on the subjects that I really wanted to talk about. We just covered unsigned artists. And even though we got into their personal life and we were able to ask them certain questions, it was just like, I just wanted something that was mine, one, and two, I felt like I was lowballing myself and I wasn't using my full potential, shall we say, And like I said, that's not to take away from anything in any of the shows that I was a part of, because they were great shows. They definitely had traction. Every single one of the shows that I was a part of did great numbers. Every time that we actually did air, we had guests every week. It was just, I didn't feel fulfilled. So we're here. And I hope you guys enjoy me. because I am going to enjoy this so much. We will talk about everything. Nothing is off limits. We will talk about everything from sex to mental health to cars to shoes, baby, because I love me a good. Can we just? I might make a little segment. Shoe, shoe of the hour or shoe of the day. Yeah, just look out for that. But one segment I know I will have, and you know it wouldn't be, no show wouldn't be a show without a little bit of shade, just a little bit. See, the show is not about shade. The show is about growth. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, a show wouldn't be a show without a little shade. But it's not. It's not talking about people. It's just gonna be a fun little segment. But anyway, moving forward. Now I'm gonna be pulling out some shades for this segment. Now sometimes I might say it. Sometimes I'm just gonna pull out the shades. But the segment is called "Isn't It Shady?" Okay. Now the shades are gonna come out. I'm not a shade person, so you might see the same shades repeatedly, or you might see a new pair. But don't rag on my shades, please, because I'm really not a shade person and I don't really wear shades like that. But I'll try to like switch it up. I'll try to be a little, I'm shoes. Clothes and shoes, shades, not so much. But yeah. So when the shades go on, you already know what time it is. And like I said, the topic could be from anything. It could be anything. Me, I say little stuff is shady. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you in the shower and you get out and the shower curtain hits you. That's shady because why would you do that? I just washed my whole body, girl. But anyway, like I said, nothing is off limits. We are going to have a good time, To the people, like I said, newcomers, welcome. To the people who already know who I am, let's keep it cute. Okay? Okay. Because I'm not here for anything except positivity, growth. Of course, we're going to get a little aggressive because, that's just my aura. That's just my vibe. Like, I'm really just showing you guys me. So, I can't wait. I know you guys probably can't wait either. And yeah, moving forward, I just want to say thank you to everyone that is supporting the movement. But whoever's not, it's cool because we're going to rock out regardless. Because I got a lot to say. And I'm pretty sure people are like, I don't even know what. Girl, either you listen or you don't. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, this is not a drawn out episode. We kept it short, sweet. I hope that you guys tune in to the next episode. Thank you for watching the first episode. And this episode was called Allow Me to Reintroduce Myself. Because I do feel like I reinvented myself. I feel like I did do the work that was needed to be where I am right now, to be able to speak, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times people are living nasty lives, but they still choose to spread words, and it's just crazy. And I say that because I just actually went to a board meeting earlier for my daughter. And, yesterday, actually, sorry. I went yesterday to a board meeting for my daughter. And it's just like, we gotta advocate certain things. We have to be living what we actually speak about, and for me to be here right now, I wouldn't be here right now if I wasn't at that place right now. And I am just so ready to get out here. I'm rambling. I'm really rambling. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I ramble, but it's all in good fun. We getting to know each other. You getting to know me. We having conversation. We having fun. And yeah, that's just how it's gonna be. But let me wrap this up. I very much so appreciate you guys for being here. Again, my name is Elijah. You can call me Lay, or Miss Tatted Beauty. I don't know, whatever you like to call me, whatever. I'm cool with whatever you guys would want to go with. But like I said, tune in. I think I want to take over y'all Tuesdays again. Had Zoo Tuesdays. If you know, you know. I think I want to take over y'all Tuesdays again. I think I do. No, but the episodes will be dropping. They will be coming. If anybody has anything that they would like for me to talk about, anything, just drop it in the comments, in the inbox, in my DM, whatever. And we gonna get this thing rocking. You hear me? I can't wait. I really can't. Yeah, I just keep repeating myself because I'm just really, 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 really excited. Like really excited. And I'm really excited for the next episode because that's where we will be getting down to the nitty gritty. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, we here. We're here. And if I could leave you, I will be leaving you guys with a final thought, or yeah, I guess you could call it a final thought. And the final thought that I have for the closing of this actual episode is embrace growth, take accountability, stay authentic, and never give up. Yeah, I like that. That's what we gonna go with, okay? See you guys next time.